Hey, everybody, good morning and welcome to this episode of Coffee with John. Again, welcome back, Frank Molinar. Frank, it's great to see you. Appreciate the guidance this week on educating ourselves on money. You're the author of Financial Dominance, which can be bought on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, all the major online bookstores in multiple formats. Frank, we've been talking about some great topics this past week, just about mindsets and about thinking differently. Where are we going to go today? What's next when we're on our journey about educating ourselves on the importance of money?
Let's touch on a subject that I think is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What is it that we want with our money? In all of life, we get so busy in our day-to-day lives,
right,
that we just don't stop long enough sometimes to lift our head above the weeds and look forward and think, is that the direction I want to go?
Yeah.
And so we're constantly stressed. And when I counsel people one-on-one with their finances, I ask them, what is it that you want to do with your finances? And unfortunately, so many of them are so wrapped up in the challenges they're facing, they can't even see beyond those weeds. So the biggest dreams they have are, a young service member, it might be, well, I'd like to buy a house one day. I'd like to just have a little bit of money in savings. They just can't see any further than that. Mm-hmm. And I have the wonderful opportunity to tell them, after we dig into their finances, and tell them just simply, your dreams aren't big enough. Mm. Your financial potential is bigger than your dreams.
Yeah.
Bigger than your understanding, bigger than you've even ever dared to think.
Yeah.
I'm not talking daydreams and lottery wishes and all that kind of. I'm talking your real capacity, right where you are now with the current job you have and the current income you have. You have more potential in there than you've ever imagined possible.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see more people stop for a minute, think about that, start to dream big, and then say, okay, Frank, show me how to get there.
Yeah. Well, I love about thinking big and dreaming big. And the way I look at things, it's all about doing the small things that compound over time. And so, so I love this topic. And I think one of the obstacles is that many times there's a law of proximity where things seem too far away. And so how do we draw things a little bit closer to know that we can get there, we deserve it, and that we're worthy of it? As a business coach, one of the things I see is that people have a problem with self-worth, right? Yeah. Their worth, a lot of it comes down to worthiness, right? I'm not worthy to make more than my father or my mother. I'm not worthy to make $1 million. I'm not worthy to make 2 million. Well, yeah, you are. So can you just kind of talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, it's that. And it's also sometimes, especially in the military, there's a lot of really good-hearted, generous people who the idea of wealth just kind of scares them away. Like you said, their self-worth isn't there, or they just feel like they don't want to be that kind of person that they imagine has a lot of money.
Right.
The truth is, people that have a lot of money can be some of the most generous, kindest, most influential people that are out there.
Right.
Is that the kind of person you want to be?
Right. Yeah, you can be anybody you want to be. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
More money just creates more possibility for you to experience and be more of yourself.
A jerk with money was a jerk when they had no money. Nobody just was paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So, you got to kind of shift your mindset on that one. And so what's the first step that people can take to dream a little bit bigger when it comes to their financial goals?
Understand this. You cannot react your way to those financial dreams. You can plan your way there, but you can't react the way. So if you've been living your monies, reacting from one circumstance to another, reacting from one bill to another, you'll never get forward.
Yeah, I love it. Right.
Let's plan and let's make the difference happen.
Yeah. I love what you're talking about, because as a business coach, I'm always working a lot of times with business plans or micro plans or quarterly plans, weekly plans. And I always say, like, if you don't plan and make your business plan a living document, look at it every morning, every night, and adjust it and evolve it and and then the plan owns you because you don't have a plan. So you need a plan to follow. So I love everything you're talking about. Frank, where can people connect with you and learn more about the book?
The book is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. All the major retailers have it. Our Financial Dominance book is the website we have dedicated to the book. And then you can reach out to me there or through frankmolinar.com.
Great.
I'd love to talk to anybody that has challenges with their monies and want to figure out how to take it the next step.
I love it. All right, Frank, I'll see you tomorrow. This was great. Thanks.
Thanks.
Think community, plan. Frank, thank you.
You bet.